Hey everyone, I'm Andy. We're here at Andfam Studios with The Commons.
The Commons.
The Commons.
Hi, Ryan of the Andfam.
That's not my name.
It's
but
Andy.
Okay, so first and foremost, you guys did an amazing job.
It was a lot of fun playing. You know, yeah, it's very chill. It's very at home. Has a good vibe. You know, you guys are all cool. You guys behind the screen, people behind there.
You want to pan over to them? No,
Thank you
let's
guys.
not do that.
But yeah, I'll tell you a little bit of something about ourselves. We've been a band for 3 years. We started off, Renee and I had like bands that were very crude, punk, garage style bands. It was like more of a rockabilly, but punk and like, but avant-garde as fuck because we're we're blending different genres. We started listening to this like cumbia sound, you know, it was like chicha from Peru. And it was very enticing in the fact that it had like organs, guitars, and it was very accessible for us. We were just like, wow, this music, it's really like hitting a chord. But the reason why it hit a chord is that when we were little, Renee and I, we would have like family parties and we would like go party and like dance and like, not really dancing, we were kind of socially awkward little. No, actually, we were pretty extroverted. No. We would always be playing, but
we would get in trouble.
We would be.
Everybody would bring us to like the
Traviesos, huh?
Yeah, that shit was cool.
Yeah, and then like Sunday, you know, you're trying to wear your Saturday pants and they're full of like oil stains or grass stains and it's terrible. Dude. Trying to go to church with that. Anyway, so we were little kids and a lot of the music that was playing was like Banda Machos when they were doing this like norteño scene, but it was kind of cumbia as well. And we remember hearing like Rigo Tobar and all these essential like kind of like quinceañera bautizo music and so the chicha music was. That's what it brought, like, you know, it kind of like triggered this, like, oh yeah, I remember this stuff.
was always around too.
Uh-huh.
Like
so,
you know, the one everybody knows. And then, you know, it kept going. and going.
And so yeah, like I told my dad, I'm like, hey, I'm getting into like I'm hearing these cumbia bands that you would probably have fun listening to. And so he's just like, really? He's like, actually here, he started giving me CDs that he had, which were like Mikel Laure, Rigo Tovar, Chico Che. He's just like, listen to these, like, and I studied them, you know, like my fucking like textbooks. And essentially what we ended up finding, like Sonora Dinamita had like this little cool formula in which they blended rock and roll, 12 bar, like boom, 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 and it was, bam, you know, like, yeah, it was just really cool. It was a really cool thing to know, and we experimented with that, and now we're still jolly making it sound, but it's essentially like the psychedelic cumbia punk, you know, and it's been a trip, you know, playing this kind of music, and people tell us like, oh, I showed it to my parents, and my parents liked it, and it's fucking funny because for us, we got into the music because I showed it to my parents, the band that I was into, which was like La Chamba, and then there was Bulla Pongo, Chicano Batman was doing some cumbia stuff too, Quita Penas, and I would show it to my parents, and I'd be like, hey, listen to this, and then that's when they like, you know, it was a good like, what you call it, like a cultural exchange in a sense, and
they like bridge the gap. Yeah, very cool.
Definitely. Because to me, it all, I just always thought it was that backyard thing, and that's why we're talking about it. Like how we would party it up at those backyards and, you know, hang out with the family, and that's to me what it was. And so when I finally heard that this was something that was backyard shows that weren't just this punk music, ska music, and not that I have a problem with them, I love that stuff too, grew up with it, but that's just something that I just kind of stumbled upon. But to see something that you knew very well that was embedded within you as a little kid, you know, partying it up as a little kid and I partied it up as an adult with that same kind of music, that was a really good feeling and kind of like discovery.
Yeah.
That was tight.
Because it bridges new experience with nostalgia. Yeah, that's cool.
Exactly,
and I think a lot of people feel that way too, because they'll come and they'll tell us that, you know, and they almost have the same feeling we did. And so it's cool. It's very contagious, if not contagious. It's definitely going to splatter like water, a water world or something.
Nice.
It's very cool
You're
to
gonna
see
get
how
wet.
people relate to it too. Yeah.
We were originally thinking of calling it Cumbia ADD, but it was or Redolin Punk, Redolin Cumbia.
So you guys just had a release in April, right?
Which is Rock is Dead, Long Live Paper and Scissors. It's a collection of 20 songs that it's featured on a CD and on a vinyl and on cassette.
I planned it to be a box set. Well, that was a fantasy idea.
Yeah, that was the goal, to have like a little box set where because all the artwork is on Bandcamp. If you look at the artwork, it's fucking cool as fuck. And so it was like, you know, you collect them and it's a little case of 8 different volumes of all of them. And it's original, like raw, raunchy, because they were very raunchy. We were working within a month, you know. You got to write songs. I got to do the artwork for the songs. You know, we got to set up the show, book bands, find a venue. And it was a fucking hassle. But it was fun. We enjoyed it. You know, it's what we enjoy doing.
Hustle, man.
And so that's what culminated into this album, which like has been like picking up momentum. And you know, Burger Records released it on cassette. We released it on vinyl and CD ourselves. And we've been going around like, you know, touring more often now. And we want to go further, which is the goal. You know, tour as far as we can go. We're gonna go to Denver next year. This label picked up 2 of the songs, and they're gonna put it on a 45, and they're flying us out there, which is gonna be cool.
First class.
First class.
Wait, but dude, you guys did amazing. Thank you guys so much for
Thank
being
you guys.
Thank you guys for having us.
Hey, that was well said, David.
Muchas gracias. Que pasen buenas noches. Feliz Navidad.
All right, so once again, we're here at Andfam Studios with The Commons. They played an amazing set. Do us a favor and please subscribe and check out links in the description to all their stuff. You need to check it out. If you enjoyed what we saw today, you're going to love everything you see online. All right? So thank you guys again. Let's say bye to the cameras and stuff. Now it's time to shout out to your moms.
Bye,
and all that.
people.
What's up, Papa Leo?
I hope you don't hold me up to this.